All right, welcome back to another weekly chart breakdown. We're going to bring those back. It's been a while. So let's start off with gold. So we're going to start on the weekly for gold. And off rip, as you can see right now, gold was experiencing some bullish momentum here. And then, as you can see, this crazy wick tried to get filled right here, but it did not fully get filled and it did not break this high. Then we had this crazy bearish momentum here, pull down here, created a high here, but then we swap out these lows. So now I'm going to look at the weekly as turning a bit bearish, at least for the time being. So I'm going to go ahead and mark out my obvious highs and obvious lows on the weekly, because these are pretty major levels because it's on the weekly, of course. So that's what I'm going to stick with right now. And then from there, I'm going to drop down to the daily. So the daily is going to tell me more so of where I'm going to look for like more direction, you know what I'm saying, more clearer picture. And also is where I'm going to draw my levels at. I'm going to clean up my charts a bit. So I'll put this level in here. I'm also going to move this to right here. But I have to remember where I just moved it out from, because if price were to come back and retest this level, it might have a deeper pullback to right here. So let me mark this up first, and then we're going to break down this daily structure right quick. All right, so on the daily, we are still looking at a bearish market. All right, daily is still bearish. We had this failed break of this high. We broke all these lows here. And then we have this failed break of this high and that high. And then this failed break of this high, broke these lows, and now we're trading below these lows here, right? So as you can see right here, we have this crazy wick right here. Price tried to accept. Price actually got rejected down here. So there's no type of acceptance here that would have let us know right here that this market was still bearish. But as you can see here, price has been accepting these lower values here. And now it's coming back to test and see if it's going to accept these values here before it continue to drop a bit. So I'm going to actually mark out this low right here, because that can be a target, right? So this is the daily. So I'm going to drop down to the 4 hour. As you guys know, I am a swing trader, and in today's market, you will have to do a little day trading, shall I say, hopping on the 1 hour or so, or even scalping a bit. So all right, so here we're on the 4 hour here, right? So let's look directly at price on the 4 hour. So what I would like to see on the 4 hour real spill, I would like to see, as you can see, price today's Sunday. Right now it's Sunday. So price crazy gap up. So I want to see price come back to retest all this up here. Retest all of this up here. And then I will drop down to, once price gets up here and start bouncing around, I will drop down to the 1 hour and like to see the 1 hour change from bullish to bearish. And that's going to let me know that it's time for me to take my trade. But there are multiple scenarios that you can wait for here right now. You can wait for a price to get up into this area here and dance around, wait for the 1 hour market structure to shift and turn bearish and then ride this down. Or you can be super disciplined, you know, can just wait however long you want to wait for this. But you also have to watch out, because price can also have a deeper pullback, you know. So because right now it's Sunday, price already opened up here, so there's no telling what price is going to do right now because it's Sunday. So instead of price just really dancing around here, it can actually have a deeper pullback here and dance, and then, you know, give you that. So that's what I'm mainly looking for. But you have to make sure that price is not being accepted up here. Come on. If price is being accepted above this level here, then market could be changing to a bullish market. You feel me? But I still wouldn't take it until price breaks this level here. because it could just be a deep pullback. These markets are crazy. So right now, gold, we're going with bearish. Gold is a bearish setup, bearish market. I'm only looking for a bearish setup, and hopefully it will look a little something like this. You know, hopefully it can look a little something like this. That's a perfect setup. It probably won't. It probably actually looks something like this or so. But that's what I'm looking for. Price to come up here, dance around here, lower time frame, market shift, boom, come back down. So I'm actually going to set my timer to right here, or my alert. All right, so let's go to GJ. These GBB pairs have been like pretty nasty, man. All right, so we're at GJ. We're on the weekly with GJ right now, and as you can see, same thing. It was on a crazy bullish run here, and now it's just really it's just consolidating, bro. Like GJ is pretty ugly right now, so we're gonna make this super quick. So there's no need to stay on this market right now, because it's not doing anything special. So this is the weekly, marking up the obvious highs, obvious lows, and then I'm gonna drop down to the daily, and I'm gonna actually mark this off right here. And like, look at this, bro. So I'm going to go down to the daily. So here's the thing with GJ is we're at highs right now. We're at crazy highs right now. Like I don't think it's all-time highs, but we're at highs that, as you saw in the weekly, that it's been struggling to break for a long time, for months actually. So if you're going to be bullish, you need to make sure like you're sure. You feel me? You need to make sure you're sure, and you can only be sure. I honestly wouldn't even take a trade. Like the perfect bullish setup, of course, would be to break this level, come back down to retest it, and head back up. But as you can see, whenever price even got to this level, just tank. You know what I'm saying? We can even go back, like when price reached these levels, tanks, and it's just, it's I would just wait. If you're gonna go bullish, I'll just wait for things to just work itself out, and take it from there. Like let it create, like let the market be. Just let the market be. Let it, if it's gonna break and retest, I still wouldn't take it. I would just let market structure just create up here. I'll just let market structure create up here. So down the line, probably in another week or so, you can come back and now you see history. You can base your trades off of history. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're basing our trades off of history. And if there's no history here, you're really guessing more than we're already guessing, in a sense. So I would just really just let GJ just work itself out. You know, like, I bet some people will probably see this as a level here and will probably wait for price to pull back and take that long there. But I wouldn't even do that. Like, these markets have been too crazy for you to just be doing nonsense stuff. So that's GJ. GJ, you're just waiting. Let's go back to the daily. All right. So if you want to go short, I will wait for price to break below this level here. If you want to be risky, take a short. You can take that. If you want to be safe, yeah, that's the safest short right there. So GJ, it's a sit on your hands type of day, right? All right, so let's go with GU. Let's go back to the weekly. So GU is kind of in the same boat. GU is like really consolidating, and it's consolidating on the daily, so that's pretty crazy. So we're on a crazy bullish, not crazy bullish, but it's a pretty bullish, solid bullish trend here. And then we started breaking, and then it's like fighting to break these highs here. So it's really been consolidating in this one area right here. So even on the daily, I wouldn't mind waiting for it to break out of this level out of this consolidation. It's like a no trade zone. But GU can give you some pretty good intraday moves. Like, I'm not going to cap. Like, if you're a scalper or if you're an intraday trader, GU can really give you some good intraday moves, but you gotta watch out for those liquidity sweeps. So if I was to add some more, we drop down to the daily. I'll look at this immediate market structure right here, and I'll just wait. Like, it's consolidating. It's even consolidating inside the consolidation. Like, so if you want to wait for and try to get some scalps from the lower time frame, you can look for that, or you can look for this. But the bigger picture, the less riskier picture, is waiting for price to break, the main part, this level and this level. So that's the main thing. Like, if you want to, hop on here and drop down to, like, this is the 4 hour, but you can most likely drop this down all the way to the 1 hour and the 15 to try to catch some quick little moves, breaking out of this consolidation zone here. But yeah, stick to the bigger picture. So that's it. That's what I have right now for gold, GJ, and GU. Like I say, be real patient. Be as patient as you possibly can. These markets are pretty crazy, and I would suggest don't trade Mondays, because so much happens over the weekend that Mondays is like it recalibrates itself. And it like, let's go back to, what is it, gold? Like, as you can see with gold, look how gold opened. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some people who probably did their setup and set everything up probably Saturday or Friday night, they probably was like, okay, so gold, we came down here. I think gold is for the push bullish, or they just want to we have this fair value gap right here. So I think gold is going to come back down and create something here, then jump back up. I guarantee you, I 100% guarantee you, some people looked at gold as that, and now look at what happened. Gold opened all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? So I would suggest on Monday just waiting and just seeing what happens, seeing what price decides to do, and put out your possibilities of what you're looking at. Like, this is what we're looking at right now, and just wait, wait, and just wait some more, and just make sure you're sure when you're taking these trades. And if you've been getting clapped, then stop trading on whatever time frame you're trading on and go up a time frame or two, so that everything is more clear, shall I say. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to drop another video after this of the other 3 pairs that we're looking at. Thank you.